I am about to make a tiramisu. I got my lady fingers, mascarpone cheese, heavy cream, little espresso. I don't know if you can see the espresso, but that's in there right there. Cocoa powder, vanilla, sugar. I like to put chocolate chips on the top. Then let's just get it started. Feel me? First, first thing we're gonna do is I got about a cup of espresso. I just boil a little. I got a little instant espresso. Then we're gonna throw in a tablespoon, full tablespoon of some vanilla. This vanilla right here, this is concentrated vanilla. It is mad good. Best I ever got. So we're gonna put this right into the espresso. See how thick that thing is? It's probably the best vanilla I ever had. I can't say enough about it. A full tablespoon goes in there. Let's try to mix that up a little bit. Then after that, we'll go in with some of our cocoa powder. Yeah, this tiramisu is probably my favorite dessert. I don't really mess with like cake that much. I don't know if tiramisu is considered a cake, but that's rather something, moist and not friggin' dry as hell. So I like tiramisu, and I like the coffee flavor. Even though I don't really drink coffee like that, I like the coffee flavor that's in it. Cocoa, Hershey's 100% cacao, natural unsweetened cocoa powder. So we'll go one fourth cup right here with this. That will just go in here too. Yep, just like that. Close that off. We put this guy to the side so we don't need it anymore. And we'll actually just whisk this stuff up a bit. Let's see, we should whisk it up. It's kind of hard since it's dry, and it's hard to really get it in there. But if you keep on going, it'll really get mixed up. Cool. So I'm gonna let that chill out. Uh, kind of cool down. The special is a little bit hotter. I actually just made it a few seconds ago, right before I started. Next, I got a little immersion blender. I don't really have a hand mixer, but this will spin enough to spin. This is good for like making mayos and stuff like that. Any type of, maybe like a salad dressing. Pretty good for that. So we need 5 eggs, 5 egg yolks to be exact. So try to break these a little softer, so we could just keep egg yolks in here. Once we need about 4 more. Soft, we crack it, just we get half and half. Boom. Okay. That's the other one. Keep going back and forth until you get just the yolk. You're gonna inevitably get a little bit of white in there, but that's not a huge deal. At least for what we're doing. Some other things might require you to make sure you only have the yolk in there. But yeah, we're not being too nitpicky right now. It's two. Probably just using for like an omelet in the morning or something, or make like a meringue or something. But it's usually in like the real version of tiramisu. So even I'm not making the original version. This is like the more modernized version, I guess you could say. They use the egg whites, so they don't even use heavy cream. They just use the egg yolks and the egg whites. So now I'm just gonna turn this on, start to go until they're pale. That looks good. Now salt, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I got this big thing of kosher salt. Kosher salt is, the best. 1/4 teaspoon in the bowl. Next, we'll do our mascarpone, and we'll whip it. We'll whip it. So I'm doing about 16 ounces of mascarpone cheese in here. Should be enough to make me like 2 or 3. Then I'm gonna take one and bring it to one of my people that comes to my job. He likes my tiramisu. So I have a few of these little containers up. I'm gonna put them in. Just like this. Get off. Yep. Okay. Just ready to go. So now we're just gonna get this mascarpone cheese and mix it up. Push it down a little bit before we fully start trying to incorporate it. Ugh. All right, it's pretty much there. Now we'll go in with our heavy cream. So we need about almost 2 cups of this, and this is 2 cups actually. So we won't be using all of it, but majority of it. Nearly 2 cups of this, and we're gonna beat until soft peaks. So we're just gonna start slow. Gonna go almost there. See this? See how it's like that's kind of soft peaks, but I want to go. It's not really that. I mean, yeah, it definitely is, but I want to go more. That's pretty good. That's good right there. So this little part comes off just like that. To the side. I should put it over here, and then we'll wipe this down. So now that's ready. But really, only last part is to do is to put it all together. The easiest part, most fun part, I'd say. To just put it all together, all the stuff. I'd recommend to do a hand mixer on here. Now for the lady fingers, the best part. I guess this is, I don't know. Like, most people, this might be the hardest part because when people do, make some stupid friggin' tiramisu cake that's, has actually cake pieces, and cake pieces in it. They do that, instead of the lady fingers, or sometimes they'll just like put a lady finger on top or something like that, and that annoying. Hate it, hate it, hate it so much. So we shall start layering. It's gonna be lady finger here, and then we put it and we line it up in here. I'm just gonna try to do a little, not super crazy layer. We'll do probably like 2 layers on each. Right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 seconds per. We can still gonna soak in there. But this putting the cocoa powder and the vanilla in here, a big change. Like it was awesome. It's way better than just having the espresso. Just the taste, and I think just that the vanilla I have, ooh, which actually was like a gift to me, the best vanilla I've ever had in my life. Cannot say more about it. Just so good. Okay. One layer done. Now we're going with the basically the filling, I guess you could say, topping, whatever, something. I do a bit of that on there, and then we just kind of even it out over the top, just like that. Evened out, you can't really see under it. Now, going with more lady fingers. Buford. Yep. Boom. Perfect. Now, last bit on the top, just like that. I don't really want to see, the lady fingers from on the top. And what I like to do is I like to put these, I think they're semi-sweet chocolate chips, something like that. I like these on top. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let me just grab the top. Washed them earlier. And this first one is done. That's it right there. I mean, you could probably eat this now, but I like to let it cool in the fridge. I like my tiramisu to be cold. I don't want no warm tiramisu. There's our last one. Dunzo. Now, we'll just put our top on, put it in the fridge, then we're Gucci. Thanks for watching this. Peace.